Hello students, welcome to our session, and today we learn about the chapter number 7, the digestive system and teeth. In this chapter we have discussed about the digestive system which is going on in our body. We have learned about the different types of nutrients. If we want to live healthy, then we need different types of nutrients, and how we will get these nutrients. We get these nutrients from by eating different types of food. Then after when we eat food, after eating food, which process is going on in this chapter, we will discuss about the same thing. So chapter number 7, the name of this chapter is the digestive system and teeth. So first, any person, any living person, if they want to live healthy and if they want to do their work properly, they need energy for doing any kind of work. Then after, how they and we will get this type of energy? We will get this type of energy by eating different types of food, because if we eat healthy food in our daily routine, by using this, by eating different types of healthy food, we will get nutrients from the food. We have different types of nutrients which we will get from the food. For example, vitamins, minerals, etc. So after eating any type of food, for example, we take our meal. First, we keep this food in our mouth, and after going different types of processes in our body, this type of processes is called digestion process, because using this process we will get the nutrients from the food which are very useful to us. So first, the digestive system. In this chapter, the first is the digestive system. Digestive system, that means the food which we take in our daily routine. After taking food, first we take food. When we take food, where we keep it? We keep the food in our mouth, because it is the first step of our digestive system. The first step is mouth. If we want to anything, if we want to eat anything, then we put this food in our mouth. When we put this food in our mouth, the after processes will be going on after eating food. So first we keep this food in our mouth, and after putting the food in our mouth, the next process will be going on. When we eat any type of food, when we put this food in our mouth, after putting this food in our mouth, the chewing process will be going on. Using teeth, our food will be chewed by us. Then after, the food which are chewed by our teeth will go through the food pipe in our next process. Then after, the food will go in stomach. First, when we eat food, we keep this food in our mouth, and the food will be chewed by using teeth in our mouth. After chewing them, using the food pipe, food from the mouth passes through the food pipe and reaches to the stomach. Okay, then after, from the food pipe, the food comes into the stomach, and then after, when the food come in stomach, the stomach is a large sac-like organ. All human body, the stomach is a large sac-like organ. Here the food is broken down further with the help of digestive juices until it becomes like a paste. It breaks down continuously until it becomes like a paste. First, we have also chewed the food in our mouth, but when the food is go in our stomach, it continue break down until it become like a paste. From the stomach, the food moves into the small intestine. First eat in mouth, then after using food pipe, it will be go in stomach, and after stomach, it will be go in small intestine. But we have also liver. In liver, the liver secretes a digestive juice which help in the digestion process. it will be mixed with the food in liver. Then after the food will be going small intestine. The food will which we have ate, the food is digested in small intestine. In small intestine is the blood circulation. From the food, the blood is also made in small intestine. Our digestive process is going in small intestine. Okay. Then after, the digestive food will be converted in using nutrients in small intestine, and the food which are not digestive, they are go in large intestine. The food which is useful to us as any type of nutrient, the food stay in small intestine as any type of nutrient. The fluid is also formed in small intestine, and the food which are not useful to us, which are not digested in our body, they are go in large intestine. And in large intestine also food gets some type of processes. Food also face there some types of processes, and then after the undigested food will come out from our body using anus. Anus is the one type of open side in our body. The food which we have ate, they are digested in small intestine, and the food which are not digested, they come in large intestine. The some type of water absorb there and convert in undigested food, wastage of our food, and the waste of our food will come out from our body using the anus. So in digestive system we have some types of parts in our body which are useful to digest the food. We have mouth, then after food pipe, stomach, liver, small intestine, large intestine, and anus. Using these different types, the digestive system will be done in our body. Then after we have other topic, help your digestive system to function properly. If we want to do proper functioning of our digestive system, then we have to take care of some ways. First, drink a lot of water. If we want digestive food function properly, if we want to get nutrients properly amount from the food, then we have some ways which we can done for this. First, drink a lot of water. Water is very useful to us. If you want useful nutrients, then water is very useful to us. Any type of food, if you want to make, then water is most necessary for this. So always drink a lot of water because water is very useful to us in our body. Then after, eat a balanced diet. What is a balanced diet? Food which we have eat. We all know we get different types of nutrients from the food, but the food which give us enough nutrient, all types of nutrients, that means a food, by using this type of food, if we get the best nutrients, all types of nutrients, this type of food are called balanced diet. So always eat a balanced diet. I know you almost like pizza to eat compared to dal or rice, but the nutrients which we get from dal and rice, we cannot get this type of nutrients from pizza or pani puri, because dal and rice, chapati are our healthy food compared to pizza and any type of other food, because healthy food always give us nutrients which are very useful to us. So always eat a balanced diet. Then after, do not overeat. Always eat in limit. Do not over, because obesity is very dangerous to us, because our body is also stores also some type of fat nutrient from the food, and over amount of fat is very dangerous to our body. So do not overeat. Then after, wash your hand properly. When you want to eat anything, first wash your hand properly. If you want anything by using your hand will be have dust. So always wash your hand before eat anything. Then after, chew your food properly, because some types of liquid are mixed in our mouth when we eat any type of food. So always chew your food properly, because the food when we put in our mouth, it will be go in our stomach using our food pipe. So always chew properly. If you chew properly, then your food will be break down in small pieces and it will easily go in your stomach by using food pipe, and it will be give saliva in your mouth. If you chew this properly, then you can get this liquid properly and your digestive system will be done easily. So always chew properly when you eat anything. Then after teeth, in this chapter our next topic is teeth. In teeth we can see about the milk or temporary teeth and also permanent teeth. Milk also called the temporary teeth. Then after we have permanent teeth. In milk teeth you can see that there are 20 teeth. In child, when the baby is born, after 6 or 7 months, you can see the teeth in their mouth. This type of teeth are called milk or temporary teeth, because when the babies grow up, the temporary teeth will be fall down and they will get the permanent teeth, which we can see this type of teeth means permanent teeth in adult person. When the baby is born, after 6 or 7 months, we will see in them milk or permanent teeth, and the milk or temporary teeth are 20 teeth, and the baby will grow up, they get the permanent teeth, and the amount of these teeth is 32 teeth. In teeth, we also see the different types of teeth are useful to us for our digestive system of our food. So, digestion is also very important process which are going in our body by using when we want any type of nutrient from the food. The digestive system is very useful to us, and we use mouth, food pipe, stomach, liver, small intestine, large intestine and anus use in our the digestive system. The digestive system is very useful to us. Why? Because using this system we will get nutrient from the food which are very useful to us. In teeth we can see we have different types of teeth. First, the milk or temporary teeth. Then we have also the permanent teeth. In milk or temporary teeth, milk and temporary teeth we can see in children. When the baby is born, after 6 or 7 months, the teeth will grow up from the gum. These type of teeth are called the permanent or milk teeth. When the children at 6 or 7 years old, the teeth which they have milk teeth, they will be falling down, and they get the permanent teeth. So permanent teeth are 32 teeth which are useful to us. Teeth are very useful to us. As we know, teeth always used by us for chewing food. Then after, because of teeth, we can also look pretty. Because observe, if any person which no have teeth in their mouth, how they look. And the person which have proper teeth in their mouth, they look different, they look pretty. And then after, also teeth useful to us for speak anything, because the tongue, the function of the tongue will go properly by using teeth. So if you want to know about this, so when you get this opportunity, you will observe that the person which have no teeth, how they look, and the person which have teeth, they look also pretty. So in this way also teeth useful to us. Then after, we have kinds of teeth. In this chapter we will also discuss about the kinds of teeth, the teeth which are useful to us for eating our food. The first, incisors. in teeth. First we can see here incisors. Incisor, that means the front teeth which are available in our mouth. The front teeth of our mouth is known are known as incisors. And incisors are in adult has 8 incisors in their mouth, and the front of our mouth, the front teeth of our mouth are called incisors. And incisors are useful to us to beating and cutting the food, any type of food. For example, if you want to eat apple, how you eat? First you take the apple and eat and bite this apple by using the incisors. In this way, incisors are useful to us for beating and cutting our food. And you can see in adult has 8 incisors in their mouth. Then after canines, besides the incisor we can see their canines, and canines are pointed teeth. If we want to cut anything, then we use the canines. For example, when your mother stitch anything, after stitching, if she want to cut the string, what will she do? She use canines for this. So canines are always useful to us to cut anything. And 4 canines are available in adult. Tearing and ripping the food. When we want to tear or rip the food, the canines are useful to us. In carnivorous, you can see this type of process, because the carnivores, as we have discussed about the herbivorous, omnivorous and carnivorous. Herbivores, that means the animals which eat only grass or plant, they are called the herbivores. Omnivorous always eat the other type of animal are called carnivorous. That means the animals which eat both plants and also animals. And carnivorous always use canines for kill their prey, because they eat different types of animals which are smaller than. So cut or kill their prey, they use canines. So canines are also very useful to animals for getting their food. Then after we have also the premolars and molars. Premolars and molars are also very useful to us. Besides the canines, you can see the premolars. Premolars are used by us to chew our food. There are 8 premolars in our mouth. For in our jaw, we can see the 8 premolars are available. Their function is to crack, cross and chew the food. Beside the premolars, you can see the molars. Molars are present behind the premolars. As compared to premolars, molars are bigger and wider. Compared to premolars, molars are bigger and wider. They have pointed. They are used for grinding and chewing the food. Premolars and molars are useful to us for chewing the food. When we eat any kind of food, if we want better nutrient, then we want proper functioning for the chewing system, and this is possible because of the premolars and molars. Also incisors and canines are also very useful to us for getting better nutrients from the food. Because how we will get nutrient from the food? We get nutrient from the food by doing the proper process of digestive system. And when we eat anything, first we keep this type of food in our mouth. After putting the food in our mouth, the food will be going stomach using some type of process. Saliva will be air in our mouth when the chewing process is going on. And how chewing process is done? Chewing process is done by using the premolars and molars. So premolars and molars, all types of teeth are very necessary in our body, very important to us for doing the chewing process, because the chewing process is important for the digestive system. If the chewing process will go properly, then we will get the proper nutrients from the food. So all types of teeth are very useful to us. Then after this topic, in your textbooks also given the structure of teeth. On page number 58 you can see the structure of teeth. In this structure they divide the teeth in two parts. The first is crown, then after the root. You can see in your teeth which are available also in your mouth. The outer part which are visible, they are called the crown, and the inside part which are not visible are called the root. Crown part are hard and shiny, which we will see easily, but the root part are inside the mouth in gum, so we cannot see them. Then after we have also enamel and dental. Enamel in crown part we can see enamel, then after in root we can see the dentine. Then after we have also the pulp and gum. Pulp inside the dentine lies, inside the dentine lies the soft center. When we go inside the part, we have soft part in our gum of the tooth are called the pulp. As we can see, the outer part of the teeth are hard, but the inside part of the teeth is very soft. Then after we have also the soft tissue that surrounds the base of the tooth is called the gum. Gum, always the teeth is surrounding the soft part. This part is called the gum. So tooth, outer part of the tooth which are visible by us, they are called the crown, and the inside part which we cannot see them, this type of part are called the root. In root, in jump, the part is very soft, so always take care of your teeth properly, because take care of your teeth properly, if you take care of them, then you will get the many types of benefits using the teeth. If you want healthy teeth, so always take care of your teeth, otherwise the some types of bacteria will cover them. These type of bacteria are called the plaque. After getting this type of plaque, your teeth are not do work properly, so always take care of your them. Brush your teeth when you eat any type of meal. Then after, always check your teeth by using the help of dentist. Then always clean your tongue by using the tongue cleaner, because tongue are also useful to us. Then after, visit your dentist regularly for the checkups. Then eat lots of fruits and healthy food which give us proper nutrients. That means always eat balanced diet food, because balanced diet food is very useful to us, because use of this type of food, by using this type of food we will get the proper amount of nutrient which are very useful to us. So in this session we have discussed about the digestive system, digestive process which are done in our body. And it will be start from our mouth, because when we eat anything, when we want to eat anything, first we keep this food in our mouth, and after putting the food in our mouth, the next process will be going on, and the digestive food will convert in different types of nutrient in our small intestine, and then after, undigested food will be go in large intestine, and using the anus it will be come out from our body. Then after, permanent teeth and milk teeth. Then kinds of teeth, incisors, canines, premolars and molars. Then a tooth and its part, crown and root. Visible part is known as crown and invisible part is known as root. Then always take care of your teeth. So students, if you want to stay healthy, so always eat healthy food, and if you want to proper functioning of your digestive system, so always wash your hand before eating anything, and always take care of your teeth, because teeth are very useful to us. So our chapter number 7 is completed here. Now we will meet in our next session. Till then, take care.